途切れたい夢を汚れた世界を咲き止めて僕らの車を Stop the rewind Stop the rewind 失った希望を壊れた時間のピースを集めて取り戻すために You need a falling unwind falling unwind
Boku no Hero episode 29. Yo, this was lit, fam. Like, oh my goodness. I've been waiting for a good episode for a while, but actually no. The recent episodes have been actually really good. And this episode was one of the best ones so far. So start off with Nomu monsters walking around doing crazy stuff, and Gran Torino is fighting them, and even realizes that these monsters are a whole nother level. So I'm thinking to myself this whole time, are these Nomus the same Nomus that we saw at the UN University incident? And before I even get to that, Shigaraki talks to his boss, the evil guy behind the screen, and asks him, I don't like Stain. I want to kill him or make him like suffer or whatever. Give me some normal monsters. How many have you created? And his boss tells him, well, I made 6 of them. You can have 3 of them. But keep in mind, none of these are as strong as the one you had before when you fought your university. So we have confirmed that the Nomus that we see now are not as strong as the one we saw that fought All Might. So that's fair. So that means that if they do tangle with one of our heroes, we know they can probably take them. So jump ahead a little bit, and Ida's fighting Stain, or rather about to attempt to fight Stain, and Stain puts a stop to his shenanigans pretty quickly. Like, he cuts him once and doesn't mess around. So he tells him, because Ida's going off about how I hate you, I'm gonna kill you, he's kind of letting hatred consume him, and from an odd place, Stain is the one that tells him, if you want to be a hero, save the guy that already injured, and don't use your power for yourself and for hatred, and don't fall for the hatred. That's not what a hero is. That's the furthest thing from what a hero should be. And hearing that from him, wow, from a villain himself, it must hurt. So he says this and stabs him again in the arm, and before he kills him or tries to kill him, in comes the boy Izuku, and he punches him with the cleanest of smashes. Like, knocks his man, not knock him out, but it was a clean hit. So he explains that he noticed that Stain's victims always take place in alleys and away from big open places. So he searched all the alleys near this area till he found him, which he did find him. And so Deku starts to fight Stain for a little bit, not too long, but Stain does the same thing he does to Ida, does to Deku, and makes him immobile. So he was gonna kill Deku, but he realizes that Deku is not like everybody else. He's different. Like, he's not from the same cloth. So he opts to not kill him and says he's gonna save him. So in doing this, he goes back to focus on Ida and says, well, I'm gonna kill him. So before he about to stab him again, Todoroki shows up. Now, I don't know if I ever told you guys, but I've not been a fan of Todoroki, like, at all. I didn't like the whole, the whole Sasuke archetype character. I don't like the whole, I don't like that character type. I didn't like him at first, but this episode I did, because I guess it's, character progression and character development, when they go through what they're going through and they change for the better because of what happened to them. And I like the fact that, he went to see his mom and made resolutions, and he found his resolve, and he found a purpose. So he put aside his hatred for his father. At least he put it away enough to where he was able to, learn from his dad and see, why he's number 2 for a reason. Like what about him makes him so powerful and so respected, and he, what he does in day to day, and use all of that to make himself a better hero, make himself a better person, so he can see the world through his own eyes and look at it and absorb the information and make him a better hero. So I respected that, and that's why I like Todoroki a lot more now. Like, I like him now. I don't hate him anymore. I hated him before because I hate the whole Sasuke emo, or I can't stand the archetype of anime characters. But regardless, I understand that it's used for development. So the amazing fight starts with Todoroki and Deku versus Stain, and this fight is so lit. It's so good. It's pretty much Izuku is fighting head on, keeping him occupied, while Todoroki is kind of making sure he doesn't get to Ida or take any hits from Stain by throwing out ice and fire to block him. So this fight is going on for a little bit, and they're trying to stall time until the Pro Heroes show up, which Stain knows this. So we found out how Stain's quirk works because he notices that Izuku got up pretty quickly, and that it works that depending on the blood type that Stain ingests, the victim will be paralyzed for a set amount of time, and it varies on the blood type, with the maximum being 8 minutes. And we find out that Deku is type Bloods O, so he has the least amount of time that he'll be immobilized. And so this episode was it was so good, man. I liked it a lot. You know, I found I like the fact that Stain's quirk is kind of unique in a sense. Like, I've never seen that before. I figured we have some kind of blood type villain or whatever, but I thought it was kind of like blood manipulation. But it was really cool. I like the fact that Deku has been showing that his power, he's been mastering on a whole different level, and I really like the fact that they're giving other characters like Todoroki, you know, more screen time, and then I'm making it all about Deku. You know, I don't like that Ida is going down this path, like this whole I hate everyone, he's tunnel visioning himself. He's like kind of like Sasuke's hatred, you know. He's tunnel visioning himself. But I think that Todoroki's little speech cap made it through to him, you know, and I hope it did, because in the end he told him, if you want to help us, get up. So and at the end, before the screen cut, they showed that Ida's hands started to move. So maybe the next episode they're gonna fight and square off. But I don't know, man. This episode was great overall. What was your favorite part of the episode? You know, let me know in the comments down below. What did you like about it? What did you dislike about it? Leave a like, and hope you enjoyed my review. As usual, guys, take care. That's all. I'll see you in the next video, and Captain Fox is out of here. Take care, guys.